Welcome to Moments of Awe. I'm Plano, your host, committed to steering you on a life-altering journey of self-discovery. Our channel is a sanctuary of self-growth, serving as a treasure trove of inspiration and actionable resources. We'll explore techniques to build a successful mindset, enrich relationships, and tap into the hidden potential of your mind. Imagine leading an extraordinary life equipped with boosted confidence, motivation, and a proven track record of exceptional outcomes. That's what we strive for. When you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you'll be in good company with a vibrant community dedicated to personal advancement. Plus, you'll get instant notifications each time we drop a transformative session, so you never miss out on these growth opportunities. You can learn more about me in the description below. If you want personalized coaching, the More button is your gateway to book a one-on-one session with me. If you're new to my channel, we urge you to like and subscribe. Not only does it make our content more accessible to others, but it also ensures you to stay connected with our growing community. Your feedback matters, so share your insights, questions, or any breakthrough moments. If an episode resonates with you, spread the word and empower others. Remember, as we uplift others, we elevate ourselves too. Until the next time, my friends, sending you an abundance of love, peace, and blessings your way. Namaste. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to another episode of Moments of Awe. I'm your host, Plano, and today we plunge into the depth of self-awareness, exploring a topic that's as elusive as it is enlightening, the shadow self. But why is it essential? What exactly is this shadow, and how can we navigate its mysterious corridors? Every one of us carries a secret backpack. Within it lie forgotten memories, suppressed emotions, and aspects of ourselves we're not always proud of. This is our shadow. Recognizing and understanding it is the key to unlocking our full potential. Avoiding it, well, that's like leaving parts of our essence unexplored. So what exactly is this shadow? Coined by the great psychologist Carl Jung, the shadow represents the parts of us that are usually hidden from our conscious awareness. Think of it as the dark side of the moon, always there, yet rarely seen. It's our fears, regrets, suppressed desires, and the unknown parts of our personality. But don't be mistaken. It's not all negative. Within the shadow also lie dormant talents and abilities waiting for the light of awareness to shine upon them. Understanding the shadow is one thing, but actively working with it, that's where the transformation happens. Dive deep through introspection, meditation, or even journaling. Confront those forgotten parts, understand them, and embrace them. In doing so, you bring light to the darkness, integrating these pieces into your whole self. So let's get into the 3 profound insights. Insight number 1, embracing the shadow is empowering. You know, there's a profound reason we should all lean into understanding our shadow. At its core, our shadow is a culmination of those parts of us we've pushed away, sometimes without even realizing. These might be fears, past traumas, suppressed desires, or even qualities we didn't think were acceptable. But here's the catch. Just because we push them away doesn't mean they vanish. Instead, they influence our behavior, our choices, and our reactions, often from beneath our conscious awareness. Ever found yourself caught in an eerily familiar situation thinking, not this again? Whether it's the same type of a problematic relationship, recurrent challenge at work, or repeated personal setbacks, it's like a revolving door of unwanted patterns. Different year, different person, but it feels like the same old story. And amidst these repeating patterns, there's one common factor, and that is you. Ignoring our shadow is akin to walking through life with a blindfold. We stumble, we fall, and run into obstacles not because they're unavoidable, but simply because we aren't seeing the whole picture. When we embrace our shadow, it's like lifting that blindfold. We see ourselves more clearly, understanding not just our strengths, but also our vulnerabilities. And in this clarity, we can break those cycles. Instead of being unconsciously driven by our shadow, we harness its insights, learning from past patterns and making conscious choices for a brighter, more aligned future. So embracing the shadow isn't about dwelling in the darkness. It's about illuminating it, understanding it, and ultimately integrating all parts of ourselves. Because when we do, we're not just avoiding the same old, we're stepping into a life of deeper understanding, richer experiences, and genuine growth. So, how do we even begin to recognize our shadow in our day-to-day life? Let's paint a picture. You're at work, and someone throws a casual comment your way, and instead of brushing it off, you feel a pang, a twinge of defensiveness, maybe even a desire to escape the room. Sound familiar? These aren't just fleeting emotions. They're beckoning you towards parts of yourselves tucked away in the shadows, waiting to be acknowledged. Now, let's take it a step further. Think of that one colleague, the one whose habits seem to grate on your nerves every single time. It's slightly jarring to consider, but could it be that what annoys you about them might just be reflecting something about you? It's a twist, I know. But often the traits we most ardently critique in others resonate with the very parts we've silenced within ourselves. So here's your roadmap. Spotting triggers is key. Those sudden surges of emotion after a comment or during certain tasks, they're more than just in-the-moment reactions. Think of them as your personal compass, pointing towards areas of your shadow you've yet to journey through. The next one is patterns of projection. A reflective exercise. That co-worker's annoying habit, instead of rolling your eyes next time, pause and reflect. Could it be that you're seeing a muted version of yourself? It's both challenging and enlightening to consider that our critiques of others might just be the universe's way of holding up a mirror to our shadow. So much more empowering. So why bother with all this shadow hunting? Well, for starters, understanding your shadow is like getting a VIP pass to authenticity. You'll find yourself communicating more genuinely, no facades, just the real you. And let's talk relationships. By understanding these deeper parts of you, those little misunderstandings or conflicts, they start to fade away. Instead, you'll find relationships built on mutual understanding. Last but not least, imagine unlocking a hidden superpower. That's shadow work. Facing those quiet, lurking fears boosts your confidence and lets you tap into a wellspring of creativity and resilience. Now, let's discuss the treasures of embracing the shadow. 1, discover authenticity. Unmasking your shadow doesn't just reveal hidden aspects, it cultivates a genuine you. This newfound clarity radiates in every professional interaction, making conversations more transparent and genuine. 2, forge deeper connections. By understanding your inner workings, you sidestep needless conflicts. Instead, you foster relationships built on empathy, understanding, and mutual respect. And the third one is unleash your potential. Think of shadow work as unlocking a latent superpower. Suddenly, you're tapping into boundless creativity, resilience, and emotional finesse. Face those silent fears and watch as your confidence soars, allowing you to make bolder, more impactful decisions. Insight number 2. Your shadow is a goldmine of potential. All right, let's shift our focus to something truly captivating. The immense potential that lies within our shadow. Yes, you heard that right. While often thought as the dark side, our shadow isn't just about the things we'd rather avoid. It also houses a treasury of untapped potential. You know those I wish I could do that moments? Maybe you've admired someone's confidence, creativity, or charisma, thinking it's just not in your wheelhouse. But what if it's not that you don't have that trait, but rather you've simply shelved it away? Delve into your shadow and you might just discover talents and strengths you never knew you had. Let's play detective for a moment. Think back to when you were younger. Were there things that you loved doing but stopped because someone said it wasn't practical or suitable for you? Those suppressed passions and strengths could very well be the key to unlocking a new chapter in your life, both personally and professionally. As we journey through life, it's not just about avoiding pitfalls. It's also about mining for the gold that lies within us. Imagine the possibilities if we stop sidelining parts of ourselves and start celebrating the full spectrum of who we are. So, what hidden gems might you uncover in your shadow? And more importantly, how will they transform your narrative? The beauty of shadow work lies in its ability to unveil hidden treasures within our psyche. So let's explore this metaphorically, drawing parallels to the journey of discovering a diamond. You see, our shadow isn't merely a storage space for the parts of ourselves we've dismissed or neglected. It's a treasure trove, much like the deep, dark recesses of the earth where diamonds are forged over millennia. So what is your diamond? It could be a long-lost passion, an overlooked strength, or even a vulnerability that, when acknowledged, becomes a powerful source of empathy and connection. Your diamond could be your ability to inspire, a unique talent that's been overshadowed by societal expectations, or even the resilience forged through past traumas. Beyond the diamond, your shadow houses myriad gifts. There's the gifts of understanding. As you come to see why certain patterns have repeated in your life, there's the gift of liberation, as by recognizing and integrating these shadow aspects, you free yourself from unconscious drivers that may have held you back. Now ponder this. Where would you hide your most precious gift? Isn't it often in the most unexpected places? The diamond isn't just strewn on the surface, it's deep within, waiting for the dedicated seeker. In the same way, our most profound gifts aren't always in plain view. They're nestled within our shadow, urging us to embark on this inward journey, to sift through the mud and uncover them. So, as you journey through shadow work, remember, it's not just about confronting the dark. It's also about recognizing and reclaiming the shimmering diamonds and valuable treasures that lie within. Because within that shadow, within that mud, lies a brilliance waiting to be discovered and shared with the world. Insight number 3, integration leads to wholeness. So why is integration paramount? So once you've had that profound moment of seeing your shadow, it becomes hard, if not impossible, to unsee it. It's like flipping on a light in a previously dark room, and suddenly aspects of yourselves that were once obscure become vivid and real. The key is not to run from this awareness, but to warmly welcome it. And here's why. This integration is the foundation for your growth and evolution as a whole person. It's about reuniting with pieces of yourself that you've unconsciously disowned over time. So this is the method on how to merge the shadow. So how do we undertake this grand reunion? It starts with acknowledging these shadow parts without judgment. Then it's about understanding them, asking why they exist and what they are trying to protect or achieve. And finally, it's about accepting them as part of your full self, not as an enemy, but as a teacher. It's akin to inviting a long-lost friend back into your life. So let me talk you through the benefits of this process, and I call it the glorious gains of integration. Okay, so 1, deepened self-compassion. By embracing your shadow, you naturally cultivate a kinder, more compassionate relationship with yourself. 2, enhance relationships with others. When you understand yourself better, your ability to navigate relationships with empathy and awareness expands significantly. And 3, a sense of inner harmony. Integration often leads to an inner peace and balance that might have seemed elusive before. And remember, integrating your shadow isn't about becoming a new person. It's about becoming the whole person you've always been underneath. It's about acknowledging that you are not just the shiny, polished surface. You are also the depth and the texture, the raw and the refined. All of these elements together make you beautifully, authentically complete. So now imagine moving through the world with this enriched sense of wholeness. How might this reshape your relationships, your work, and your very understanding of yourself? It's a question well worth exploring. Delving into our deepest selves and understanding our shadows is a journey I am deeply passionate about. Always with the vision to spark a collective awakening, we are on a quest to discover the hidden facets of our being, and to aid you on this transformative expedition, I've included the Shadow Work Prompt Journal. So envision this as a lantern casting its light on the most concealed aspects of your psyche, illuminating corners ripe for exploration and understanding. So whether you're well versed in self-introspection, just beginning your journey into the shadow, or somewhere in between, this journal is universally tailored. Its importance spans beyond mere self-awareness. Understanding our shadow profoundly impacts every layer of our existence, be it in professional realms or intimate personal relationships. Keep in mind, this isn't about right or wrong, but rather a tool to delve deeper into the intricacies of your personal shadow landscape and to guide you towards embracing your entire self. So in the show notes, you'll discover a link to access your complimentary The Shadow Work Prompt Journal. And this is my sincere gift to you, hoping to facilitate a more profound connection with your inner world. And remember, this voyage towards holistic understanding and realizing our fullest potential isn't a solitary endeavor. That's precisely why this community exists, to journey together hand in hand. So if today's episode resonated with you, I urge you to share it with those who might find solace or insights in its message. And as we share, we magnify the ripple effect, empowering more souls to understand, accept, and cherish themselves fully. Well, my dearest friends, as we draw the curtains on today's enlightening delve into the world of shadow work, here's what I want you to take away. Engaging with our shadows isn't just a stroll. It's a roller coaster with its ups, downs, twists and turns. Every discovery, every revelation gives us a fresh lens to view ourselves and our universe. So by embracing shadow work, we're not just peeking behind the curtain, we're tearing it down, stepping into a spotlight of authenticity and vulnerability. With each encounter, we build bridges to our truest selves, creating connections that are raw, real, and resonant. So, what's next? Let's not let this be a mere episode in our journey. Instead, let's make it a beacon, a guiding light. Every introspective moment, every flash of self-awareness is a golden ticket, an invitation to deeper understanding, healing, and transformation. Let's seize them, celebrate them, and continue this riveting dance with our shadows. Until the next time, my friends, namaste.